Hello everyone. Hunter and I are getting ready to replace the turn signal switch on our 2004 F150. So what it's doing is it got real loose and it wouldn't switch from high to low, and then it eventually broke completely to where it was hanging, and the headlights wouldn't shut off, and it's from, I guess, a short in the turn signal switch. So we're going to replace that today. So we're working on our 2004 F-150 again, and as you can see, the turn signal lever has broken. We watched a video, and I'll link it, that showed a real easy way to do this without pulling the steering wheel and the airbag. So basically, that bottom part that Hunter's working on right now has two 7mm bolts. You take those out, that panel pops off. It exposes two more bolts that I think are 5mm under this section here. You take that out, then the top section has two bolts. Remove those, then the top section and the bottom separate, and then it's one bolt and a couple plugs, and then put it back together. So that top just has two snaps in it. You just pull it and it comes right out. Okay, so there's one bolt on the bottom piece, and you had to take this cover off because this bottom piece goes under it. So we'll get that removed. So Hunter just got the bolt out of that bottom section. We had a hard time finding the right size. It was a 7/32, which was not in this tool chest that we carry around for repairs. So he's just got to wiggle that, and that bottom will come off. Then it exposes two more bolts for the upper section. Then you have to take the rear section off first of the upper section, and it comes apart in two pieces. All right, so in the other gentleman's video, he said those were 5mm. Here, let me in there real quick. Go ahead, but I just want to see. So in the other gentleman's video, he said these bolts that Hunter's taken out are 5mm. They are 7/32 on our Ford. So there's two, and then he'll be able to separate the top section into two pieces, the front and the back. You have to remove the back first. It comes out in two sections, supposed to. He got it out in one. So now you got to feed this through. And it's loose. And you see the two sections he's supposed to take out. Okay, it just would have made it easier, but not a big deal. So you see, or it's broke. Should be right here, and it broke off. So this whole section right here is what we're replacing. There's one bolt, and then you got to squeeze it right here, and it will pop off. Then you have to remove the wires. So this is the piece that we're replacing. See how it comes all out in one unit. We went to a junkyard and I think paid like $20 or $30 for this. So there's three harnesses that you got to unplug. Maybe. So maybe. He's got them all plugged up. He's got to put the one bolt that holds the assembly back in, the two top covers, the bottom cover, and then the kick panel, and we'll be done. Super easy. Even a child can do it. right, he's got those on. Now he's got to get the bolts on the bottom. So there's a grommet that goes over the key. You want to make sure you get that in place, and then slide your bottom cover over that. That's a SAE certified way to hold your ratchet in your mouth. Hunter got his driver's permit, everybody. He drove for about 2 hours today so far. What'd you think, Hunter?
It was interesting.
Interesting? Did it make you nervous driving in town?
A little bit.
So the hardest part about this whole thing was putting this stupid bottom cover back on. We really struggled to get it to that lip to go under the airbag, but once we got that, it's smooth sailing. The whole thing probably took 20 minutes, maybe, besides that bottom cover. That bottom cover really kicked our butts for some reason. I'm gonna put your singing on YouTube.
Go for it.
So.
And the Britney song was on. And the Britney song was on. So I put my hands up, play my song, butterflies fly away. Not in my head like yeah. Move in my head for you. Hands up, play my.
But Merle Haggard, you are not. So he's putting the last 2 bolts in, which are 7mm on that kick panel. Hunter, out of 1 to 10, scale of 1 to 10, 1 being anyone could do it, and a 10 being impossible, where did you find this job at?
Really, besides putting that back on, it's probably like a 1 or 2.
So anybody could do it, you feel like?
Yeah, it's super simple.
Guys, we appreciate you watching. Please support us. Please like and subscribe. We're going to get better.